Organizational behavior, OB, is a multifaceted field that draws upon various theoretical frameworks to explain and predict behavior within organizations. These frameworks help managers, leaders, and organizations understand how individuals, groups, and systems interact and provide guidance on how to optimize performance and foster positive work environments. The three major theoretical frameworks of OB, systems theory, contingency theory, and integrative framework, each offer unique perspectives on organizational behavior, and when combined, they provide a comprehensive approach to understanding and managing organizations in the modern world. At its core, systems theory views an organization as a complex and interconnected system composed of various interrelated parts. The idea is that the organization is not a collection of isolated individuals or departments, but rather a dynamic and interconnected network of components that must function in harmony for the whole system to succeed. This perspective emphasizes that changes or disruptions in one part of the system will affect the other parts, and understanding these relationships is crucial for maintaining organizational equilibrium. Think of an organization as a living organism. Just as the human body relies on different organs working together for the body to function, an organization depends on different departments, roles, and individuals working collaboratively. For instance, the Human Resources Department, Finance, Operations, Marketing, and Sales departments all contribute to the overall success of the business. If one department falters, the entire system may be affected. A delay in product delivery, for example, might affect customer satisfaction and, in turn, harm sales, which would ultimately affect profitability. Systems theory also highlights the concept of open systems, where organizations interact with their external environment. This interaction can involve factors like the economy, government regulations, technological advancements, or market trends. For example, a technology company must adapt its product development to respond to changing consumer needs and the rapid pace of technological innovation. In this way, systems theory encourages organizations to be flexible and responsive, constantly monitoring the external environment and adjusting strategies as needed. An example of systems theory in action can be seen in companies that practice lean management, such as Toyota's renowned Toyota Production System. Lean management focuses on eliminating waste, optimizing processes, and ensuring that all components of the production system are working together smoothly. In this context, any inefficiency, whether it's in supply chain management, production, or quality control, could disrupt the entire system and hinder the company's ability to produce quality vehicles efficiently. By viewing the company as an interconnected system, Toyota is able to maintain its competitive edge and respond quickly to changes in market demand. While systems theory focuses on the interconnectedness of organizational components, contingency theory adds an important layer of complexity by emphasizing the importance of context. This theory suggests that there is no single best way to manage an organization. Instead, the most effective management approach depends on a variety of factors, including the specific situation, environment, and challenges the organization faces. The idea is that different situations require different management strategies, and what works in one context may not be suitable in another. Contingency theory challenges the one-size-fits-all approach to management. It proposes that managers must be flexible and adapt their leadership styles to match the specific demands of their environment. This theory was developed by scholars like Fred Fiedler, who introduced the idea of matching a leader's style to the specific situation at hand. Fiedler's least preferred coworker, LPC, theory posited that a leader's effectiveness is determined by how well their leadership style aligns with the specific context of the situation. For instance, a leader who excels in a crisis may not be as effective in a stable, routine environment, and vice versa. A good example of contingency theory in action can be seen in how companies adapt to various leadership styles based on organizational culture. In fast-moving industries like startups or technology companies, leaders may need to be highly adaptable, hands-on, and flexible, encouraging creativity and rapid decision-making. On the other hand, in industries like manufacturing or aerospace, where precision and stability are crucial, a more structured, hierarchical leadership style may be needed to ensure that operations run smoothly and risks are minimized. Contingency theory also applies to organizational structure. For example, a small company in a rapidly changing market may benefit from a more decentralized structure, where decision-making is spread out among various departments or teams. In contrast, a large corporation operating in a highly regulated industry may opt for a more centralized structure, with decision-making concentrated at the top to ensure uniformity and compliance with regulations. The integrative framework of organizational behavior aims to merge the insights from both systems theory and contingency theory to create a comprehensive and adaptable approach to managing organizations. This framework acknowledges that organizations are dynamic and constantly evolving, and that the effective management of OB requires integrating multiple perspectives and practices to address the unique needs of each organization. An integrative approach to OB involves recognizing that no single theory or management practice can adequately address the complexities of organizational behavior. Instead, it encourages organizations to draw from a variety of theories, adapting them based on specific goals, challenges, and environmental conditions. For instance, while systems theory provides insights into the interdependence of organizational components, the contingency theory helps managers identify the appropriate leadership and structural approaches that align with their organizational needs at any given time. In practice, an integrative approach could involve using systems theory to monitor and improve organizational processes while simultaneously applying contingency theory to adjust leadership and decision-making practices according to changing circumstances. An example of this can be seen in multinational corporations, such as Google. Google applies an integrative approach by promoting a flexible and collaborative culture, systems theory, while also adjusting management strategies to fit the diverse needs of its global workforce, contingency theory. In this way, Google maintains a balance between structure and flexibility, allowing the company to innovate while staying responsive to changes in the market and technology. By blending insights from multiple OB theories, the integrative framework allows organizations to develop a more nuanced and comprehensive understanding of how to effectively manage people, processes, and resources. The field of organizational behavior has evolved dramatically in response to the growing influence of globalization, shifting cultural values, and the increasing complexity of the modern workplace. As businesses expand across borders and organizations become more diverse, OB has increasingly become a field that addresses not only the behavior of individuals and groups within organizations, but also the broader global context in which organizations operate. Globalization refers to the process of increasing interconnectedness and interdependence among countries and markets around the world. This phenomenon has had profound implications for organizational behavior, as organizations now operate in a complex global landscape that involves different cultural norms, legal systems, economic conditions, and technological advancements. One of the most significant effects of globalization on OB is the growing diversity of the workforce. Organizations today employ people from diverse cultural backgrounds, each bringing their own values, beliefs, and work habits to the table. This cultural diversity can be both an asset and a challenge for organizations. On the one hand, a diverse workforce can foster creativity, innovation, and different perspectives on problem solving. On the other hand, it can also lead to misunderstandings, communication barriers, and conflict if not managed effectively. To succeed in this globalized environment, OB scholars emphasize the importance of cross-cultural competence, the ability to understand, appreciate, and work effectively with individuals from different cultural backgrounds. For example, a company expanding into international markets may need to adapt its management practices to align with local cultural norms. In Japan, business interactions tend to be more formal and hierarchical, while in the United States, a more egalitarian approach may be preferred. By understanding these cultural differences and adapting leadership and communication strategies accordingly, organizations can ensure smoother interactions and more effective collaboration across borders. Additionally, globalization has also led to the rise of global teams, where employees from different parts of the world collaborate on projects. Managing such teams requires a deep understanding of virtual communication, time zone differences, and the challenges associated with building trust and cohesion across geographic distances. OB theories related to leadership, motivation, and group dynamics are crucial for successfully managing global teams and ensuring that members from diverse backgrounds can work together effectively. Another key factor driving the global development of OB is the increasing role of technology in modern organizations. Technological advancements such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, AI, and big data analytics have not only transformed the way organizations operate, but also reshaped how employees interact, collaborate, and engage with their work. Technology has made it easier for organizations to expand globally and manage virtual teams across continents. With tools like video conferencing, instant messaging, and project management software, employees from different parts of the world can collaborate in real time, share information, and work on projects together as though they were in the same location. This has led to the rise of virtual organizations, businesses that rely heavily on remote work and digital communication tools. While technology facilitates global collaboration, it also presents unique challenges in terms of maintaining employee engagement, ensuring clear communication, and fostering a sense of community. OB researchers are increasingly studying how to leverage technology to build strong virtual cultures, ensure that employees remain motivated and productive in digital work environments, and manage the complexities of managing teams spread across different countries and time zones. Looking ahead, the global development of organizational behavior will continue to evolve, shaped by ongoing technological advancements, cultural changes, and new challenges in the workplace. Artificial intelligence, AI, and automation are expected to continue transforming organizational structures and employee roles. As routine tasks are automated, OB will play a critical role in understanding how to res-kill employees, manage transitions, and address the psychological impact of automation. Moreover, the focus on employee well-being and work-life balance will likely intensify as organizations strive to meet the needs of a diverse global workforce. Increasingly, businesses will recognize that supporting the emotional, mental, and physical health of employees is not only a moral imperative, but also a business strategy that leads to higher engagement, productivity, and retention. As the world becomes more interconnected and organizations continue to adapt to new challenges, OB will remain a vital field for understanding how individuals and groups behave within organizations. Whether through cultural understanding, technological adaptation, or leadership innovation, the future of OB will be shaped by the need to integrate human behavior with the realities of a fast-paced, globalized world.